After Effects tutorial animation. Hey guys, Ricky here with MotionBucks.com. In this video, I got a cool animation for you. It looks kind of digital, maybe kind of pixelated. It's a pretty cool effect I can imagine being used for some sort of high-tech thing or maybe like a hacker type situation. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. This one's pretty easy to do. We're gonna go ahead and start by creating a new composition. Click here. We can just call it Digital Reveal. And let's make the background color black and the duration 10 seconds. And once you clicked on OK, let's go ahead and create our digital looking background. Let's go to right click, new, solid. We can just call this background. Go ahead and click on OK. The color does not matter. So first thing we're gonna do is use our trusted Fractal Noise to get that random look we're going for. And double click on that. And right now we just want this to be moving a little bit, so let's go ahead and use that trick where we can use an expression to keep it moving pretty easily. Let's go ahead and hold Alt, and click on the stopwatch next to evolution. And let's just type in time times 50. And go ahead and click away from that. And now if we scroll through this, it's slowly moving. That's pretty cool. Now, once we got that going, let's go ahead and make all this noise look blocky. So let's go right here to our effects and presets and type in the word Mosaic. And with our solid highlighted, make sure we click on under Stylize, Mosaic. And look, it made this all blocky, and if you scroll through, you can still see the colors moving behind it. It's almost kind of like one of those censored blurry things they use on TV. So first, let's go to Sharp Colors. Make these boxes really stand out, and let's just turn up the amount of blocks. So horizontal, I want to go about, let's do 52. And for vertical, making these numbers the exact same does not create a square, unfortunately, because our screen is actually wider. If I get this to about 30, that's about a square, like that. So that's pretty cool. So now we can see these colors moving around as we scroll through. Pretty cool. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and type in the word extract. Let's take away some of these little squares. Go ahead and double click on extract. And now what you can do is just take away some of these based on how they fit. Now what we can do is take away some of these based on how they fit within our parameter here. You see what I'm doing here? Let's get this right. Just a little bit like that, you see? And once we get to the amount that you like. Next, go ahead and go back to the video that you're currently watching right now. Go ahead and click on the like button. And then you want to click on the subscribe button. Now once you've done that, scroll down and go ahead and add a cool comment. This is the coolest video I have ever seen in my entire life of living on this planet we call Earth. Something like that. Go ahead and click on comment. Now let's play that, see how that looks. So that's pretty cool. We already got our digital looking background right there. That's pretty neat. Let's just bring in our logo into this and make it look like this digital background is producing our logo one block at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. Click the X here, I'm back in my project. I'm gonna double click right here and bring in my logo. All right, and I'll bring my logo down on top of our background. And I found this pretty cool gas mask looking logo. Pretty cool. So first thing we're gonna do, as you already know, is pre-compose our logo. And let's name it Logo Goes Here. You can go ahead and leave all attributes in Digital Reveal, that's okay. Now that we've done that, how are we gonna make this logo seem like it appears digitally along with these blocks? Let's check it out. With Logo Goes Here highlighted, let's go over here and type in the word Block Dissolve. And here's our transition, Block Dissolve. Double click on that. Let's see what happens when we play with this transition completion. All right, it's making it go out by little tiny blocks. How about we make our blocks bigger? Let's turn up the width and the height. So these are little squares. It's using these little squares to make it come in and out. You see that? Doesn't look that good right now. Let's take away the soft edges. Now we got little blocks. You see that? That's pretty cool. Let's try to make the block size match these little squares here. So my width looks about right. It's kind of hard to tell. Bring up your transition almost all the way till you have like one or two squares that you can look at. See, this looks like a square here. So the width looks about the size of one of these squares. You can move this around and try to really make it exact. Let me find one single square, just like that. Here we go. So this is about the right width. It needs to be taller. This is kind of tricky. But just get, there you go. See, that's about one block, fits about right there. And that's about the size of one block there. Turn up the completion even more. See, okay, that's what you should have done. So now I can actually see a spot where one block is still taken out of this. It looks about right, actually. Let's make it a solid. So let's go 36 and 36. Make these the same so I know it's an exact square. Nice. I'll just bring this into the center of my composition like this. And let's go ahead and take the transition completion to 100%. Let's go about a second forward. Let's click on that stopwatch. And let's go to, let's say, 3 seconds. Make it take 2 seconds to come in. And just turn that completion to 0%. Now let's check that out. And see, it comes right in. That was pretty cool. It looks like those blocks were building it. That is pretty neat. I like that. All right, cool. So a couple more things we can do. Once this is done, you probably want these blocks to get out of the way so all the focus can be on your logo. So let's go ahead and go to our background. Let's press F3. Oh, we're already there. So that we can see our effects over here. So once this comes in, once it's about all the way in, like that, let's hit the stopwatch next to black point and white point. This is what's being extracted. And let's make it extract more over the next second and a half, or maybe 2 seconds. So let's get rid of this square basically altogether. So let's make these numbers just match each other. See how it's moving that? So if I have them both at 89, it's basically picking up 0 blocks. You can see there's one there. And that's actually kind of cool. It's left over. You still got a couple popping in and out. So let's just check that out real quick. Got our digital background. This comes in. Now the digital background starts to fade out. And there's still a couple. I kind of want more than a couple. You want a little bit of leftovers. So let's go. I'm going to press on U on my keyboard here. And let's make these black and white points not 89 and 89. Let's do 88 and 89. Okay, see, that includes a couple more. So what's going to happen here is this background will fizzle out and a couple will still kind of bounce around for a little while. See, like that? That's kind of neat, We're eventually going to get rid of all of it, but let's kind of make it look like it's still doing a little something. Maybe I'll do 89 and 90. Find a nice sweet spot where you got some, but not too many. All right. That's cool. And then if you want, you could make your logo glitch a little bit towards the end here too to make it look like it's also still getting digitalized. So for that, I'm going to go, my logo goes here. Press F3 on the keyboard if this isn't already up here. And let's just make this transition completion pop off and back on again. So we're good. This stuff's slowing down. And let's go ahead and press U on our keyboard here. And let's click here to make a stopwatch on transition completion. That sets a keyframe for 0%. You can also look at it here. Let's go one step forward and turn this up. Something like that. So some of our logo's gone. And let's just go a couple frames forward. Click on the stopwatch again to keep it at 20% for that length of time. And just bring it all the way back. So for this little second, it's going to like blink out again. So it still looks like it's, you know, loading in or whatever. So that's about it. Great job, guys. This is a quick, easy one. I'll tell you, there's a lot of cool things you can do with that Mosaic and the Fractal Noise combo. You can colorize them, do a lot of things like that. So I encourage you to see what you can come up with messing around with these settings and stuff. Great job. Keep up the hard work. This is Ricky from motionbucks.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, if you would like to learn how to make money creating these animations, then just check out my website, motionbucks.com. Not only will I show you how to make more animations like we just did, but I'll also teach you how to sell these templates online. You can actually start getting paid for your motion graphics skills. I've got hours upon hours of tutorials ranging from complete beginners to advanced. You can start today for free. That's motionbucks.com. That's right, there's no referral link, no coupon code. Just go to motionbucks.com or click the link in the description and start today for free. I'll see you there.